Like this video and subscribe right now, or else. If Santa isn't real then it just got into my apartment without a key. Checkmate non-believers. Help, I think I'm being robbed. Giraffes have 7 cervical vertebrae just like you humans. What do you mean you humans? Nothing. I meant we humans. Why is Jesus wearing cross? It's a spoiler added by the artist. Easter egg. Get out. I always wanted to find you, Waldo, but not like this. Girl, you aren't a man unless you're 6 foot and muscular. The girl. She's hot, go for it, OP. The last thing a small Lego piece sees before being brutally devoured by an infant. I want your dash in my dash. Use the center prediction key. I want your kids in my van. Were you born a girl? Why? Cause I'm straight and don't want to talk to a boy. Talking to a boy is gay. I once made eye contact with a man and I'm worried I like D-bro. Before you think you miss or love someone, wait first. You might just be hon. I tried this but I still miss my me more. Lana Rhodes' son looking for who his father is. Had to Google who she was. On one hand I think it's responsible for her to want people to respect her privacy, and on the other hand, well, that other hand is busy at the moment. What's an oddly violent fact that you know? I can often be identified because the blast pressure of a torso mounted side vest separates the head at the weak point neck junction, so tend to pop off and land nearby relatively intact like a T-ball. Wholesome. US Army doctor returns arm to Vietnamese soldier 50 years after he took it as a souvenir. It's truly disarming. In Thor Love and Thunder, Thor is stripped against his will and ogled at. It's okay to laugh because he's a man and not a woman, which would make it wrong. When Thor gets women faint for him. When I get women, call the cops on me. Society. A 1,000-year-old Buddha statue with a mummified monk inside. Wow, Kinder Eggs used to have some weird things inside. Kirby just swallowed you. What ability did he get? What ability did he just get? Kirby can now suck his own. Prisoners in movies after finding a spoon. I thought this meant the hole was there after finding the spoon on the floor and picking it up. Cops being after bank teller mistakes his for a. It's been 5 years. I thank God for my life. The terrifying new twist on the phrase. Is that a your pocket or are you just happy to see me? You'll be unemployed getting girls pregnant. How your work but you don't. The is white. Every time you see a child explodes. So when I look at myself all the time, eventually all will explode. Okay, be right back, gotta save the world. Wait, my dad just exploded. Where do you aim when you the machine gun, the silencer, the outlaws, the super silencer? You stick your D in the water and it makes no noise. I just realized that never is a contraction of not ever, and blush is a contraction of blood rush. Also, studying is a contraction of student. Thank you. Thank God your dad didn't. You saved me. At my I won't need a coffin. I will be cremated from the neck down and my head will be on a stick. If you want to say anything about me, you have to hold my head stick, the cremator, so no head. Why aren't we hiring unemployed veterans to serve as armed guards inside every getting the chest by the veteran guard because someone's hydro flask fell off the desk? Yes, you were in my belly. 3-year-old. Why? Tears in her eyes. Why did you eat me? Probably because she was hungry. It's actually because she didn't eat you. You're right, there are 2 Zos. The one I have with your dad and the one I have with your mother. Sending this to my brother. Breaking news. Someone you know is a rapist. Well, of course I know him, he's me. Married pilot couple reveal what it's like to share a. This is so sad, someone give a that poor woman so they don't have to share anymore. I'm deficiency man. I swear the old man is just a universal gym NPC. There isn't a single gym on earth without one. It's like their sole purpose on earth is to be in a gym locker room. For real bro, even in my school gym. Huh. She told me she felt empty inside, so I got her pregnant. It's all fun and games until she says she feels dead inside. She bro, what the F? Was dating this 14-year-old white girl online. When I met her in person, it turned out it was a 30-year-old black dude who was buffed as hell. Even better. Stop complaining about your life. There are people in North Korea. They won't read this. Cows have X while walking and car interrupting their ex. I'm so sorry to hear about your mother getting a car. Why does this guy seem like he's the patient who the actual psychiatrist and is impersonating him at the trial? Do I need an electrician or a plumber? Energy drink. An open enemy is better than a false friend. Bro knows cause Brutus betrayed him too. Ever get caught while baiting? How did you manage it? I caught my sister baiting with a carrot one time. Like what the hell, I was gonna eat that later, now it's just gonna taste like carrots. You have to fight one for $500 million. Who you taking on? Ali obviously. Might take me a while to dig him up but should be an easy fight. About for my b-day and my daughter's boyfriend order a strawberry margarita. What do I say? My dude delicious knows no masculinity. If I were that kid I would drink the F out of that and then daughter. The rift has opened. Be right back, going through a portal to the upside down to grab a slice of mind-flaying pizza. We're all thinking the same thing, right? The upside down sea. When I was younger I used to stretch my back out and pretend it was Cassandra. Thank you for that information. One of the best pictures on the internet. By balancing temperature, humidity and lighting, a Dutch artist created a cloud in the middle of a room. Give me some Taco Bell and I can do the same thing. What's something you know but you really shouldn't? My dad has only one working. My mom and sister got into a big fight while drunk and my mom told my sister that she came from her dad's bat. She says she's pregnant. I say, why is the kid black? Same here, my dad when I was 14. Don't regret it. Although I'm happy for others on Father's Day, I don't feel the need to celebrate it. Did you just admit to on here? He didn't die until a few days later, so no. Do not exceed 20 children. Sign in front of elementary school 2022. You can be a to anything. My ex was to D, just not mine. F. Just wasn't doing it for her after a while, dude. Stealth bomber and B-1 bomber flying over my house. Do you live in the Middle East? My daughter loves this song so much, she even played it at our wedding. My brain asking those deep philosophical questions while I'm trying to fall asleep. Is there X after death? Depends on the mortician. You can't run forever, Tom Hanks. Block enough ads and you start to get the good stuff. How big of an age gap is to begin a relationship? I'm 32, my GF is 22, we have been together 10 years. How do I delete a tweet? Testing how long it takes until the cat slaps me. Why does he look like when a therapist sees a girl with blue hair walk in? Better hurry up, that money is limited edition. Mufasa prevented me from making my wife. I probably won't be Hakunaing any Matatas for a little while. Next time use your thumb to wipe some across her forehead and whisper Simba. I'm a proud Dreamsdoll. Dream stand skulls are more hollow than an African kid's water bottle. Bought my girl an iMac for graduation, she was so happy, bro. Not even 24 hours later her dad bought her Benz. Like, bro, what are you doing? He can't give her a baby, give her that. Did you know that when pigeons have X they die? Really? Well, the one I did. Hold up. Game over, Grant. 1. Very sad moment for Grant. You know what's the worst part of kissing? The mirror feels cold against my lips. No, it's risk of getting caught by the cemetery guard. Look at him. So happy, so sweet, so free. I can almost forgive him for what he did to my wife and children. Yeah, nice bands. Is this okay? I'm a male, 14 year, and have recently discovered what is I had my first orgasm recently and need some advice whether this is going to affect my health in any way and if it is normal to do it at this age. Any advice would help. I'm 42 and I still ID like it owes me money. So Costco apparently doesn't retake membership card photos if you sneeze. This is how a big toe feels when it gets stubbed. If I see one of those effing pleading emojis, I swear I'll actually kill someone. You'll do what to me? I'll rip your spine out like I'm starting a lawnmower. I found a box of intact hard drives laying in an abandoned school's playground. Did I strike gold or witness a crime? Or is this just trash? It's probably just a bunch of 50 to 12 bitcoins. That would be 152,348,323.60 USD in BTC value. The coin or the Bro, have you seen my hamster? I found it with glue dripping out of his mouth and eyes. Wonder why. Chess in real life. The queen, the king, the pawn who got promoted to queen. He worked his off to get behind enemy lines. The least you could do is nate him. You can control when you have an and turn it off whenever you want. We all have the power to turn it off once. Scissors. I can already do this by alternating between thinking about your mom or my mom. Which one turns you on? What is your level when swimming at the beach? 3 or 4. I always make sure I keep someone a little further out than me so they get eaten by sharks first. Check for cat arm before closing. Cat called out. Thanks, now I can make sure I get him this time. The entire Sonic 2 movie was uploaded to HBO's LMFAO. Why were you searching Sonic and videos? About 18. I swear officer she was about 18. As a child I promised my mother I would win the Nobel Prize in Physics. 50 years later I said to my mother, see, I have kept my promise. I won the Nobel Prize. No, said my mother, you promised it would be in physics. Kenzaburo Oe awarded the 1994 Literature Prize. Alright mom, let me show you the physics of electricity and connection. Pulls the plug. I feel like I should call someone. The cops preferably. Nah, they'll just stand around doing nothing. Unless his GF is black. They might. What is the appeal in big May girls? Serious, if you have to ask, you're definitely gay. I bet he's thinking about other women. Tim, if Jesus stood on a river, would he stand still or move down the river like on a conveyor belt? Imagine Jesus at a water park, he would shoot out the slide, skim across the surface of the water and crash into all the people sunbathing by the pool. The more Robux you spend, the more fun you will have. They did not just say that. The more Robux you spend, the harder your mother will whoop your or using her credit card on Robux. Fun fact, this is actually a real method to check how many rounds you have left. It's called Cobain's check. NASA warns alien life may not be effable. Not with that attitude. If there's a hole, there's a way. If there's not, there's a drill. Any suggestions for dishwasher for rupees 50k? Arranged marriage. 4 out of 5 people suffer from diarrhea. 1 out of 5 enjoy it. Fellas, if your girl by how you all feel about her getting a little every now and then, that's cheating to y'all. Or it don't matter. Be honest. Only if she okay with me getting some D. Wolverine is impossible to circumcise. I mean, if he got cut before the mutant healing factor manifested, then wouldn't it stay gone? Or did the Weapon X program give him an adamantium adamantium are words that should have never been said together in the same sentence. Cashier, your total is $2.35. Are you paying with cash or credit? The .357 Magnum in my coat pocket. You think your life is hard? Try being stuffed with meat 24/7. My uncle makes sure that I'm stuffed with meat all day and every day. What a good guy. Me walking back home after rejecting my crush. After rejecting her request to stay away from her and not follow her in streets. Jigga Chad. It's crazy how half of Greek mythology wouldn't happen if the gods just didn't stick their D's in anything that moved. Mother's Day is this weekend. This is what 10 centimeters of dilation looks like. Buy her something nice. I'll get her a 10 centimeters thick since I know she can take it. She was 18. In dog years, they did style, so it's fine. Outfits I would wear if I was your girlfriend. I almost have enough elixir for my Inferno Tower. If something is literally 10 to 100 times heavier than your vehicle, treat it with 100 to 1000 times more caution and respect. That's why I always respect your mother. Life of an artist, 1985. Creating art, extra, rock and roll, 2022. Creating art, social media. Life of an artist, making art plus invading Poland. Yesterday I made a Christmas tree out of clay. What do y'all think? This definitely makes me want to be a ho ho ho. Kirby just swallowed you. What ability did he get? Zilla attraction towards Ford Mustangs. Love and respect Germany from Japan. German people are kind, smart and industrious. Not this again. Hey boys, long time no see. I noticed this little girl was leaning against the glass with both hands outstretched staring at the big kitties. I couldn't believe when Taj approached, the girl bowed his head and then placed his huge paw exactly in front of where the little girl's left hand was. It was incredible. Taj let down his right paw, rubbed his cheek against the glass. Maybe he was praying before eating his meal. Stop quoting Shi, my brother never said before. Moon Tzu. Thanks Oni-chan. Sun Tzu. The man fears no pickpocket. Well, unless you're in prison. I just watched an amazing movie. Really? What's it about? Well, the mom is by a cold-blooded and the son gets hurt and then kidnapped and the dad goes to look for him with some chick. Nice. What's it called? Finding Nemo. You are a terrible person. Me trying not to laugh at my grandfather's laughter. The priest said that he is no longer among us. The average horse population has the same amount of calories as a Burger King Whopper. You're telling me that I could have just went to Burger King this entire time? Wow, this is breathtaking. It's a great video for when you're just hanging out by yourself. Man, I wish there was a way to make it more interesting. Sandpaper. What about a cheese grater? Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. Violent new horror film reworks a childhood classic. Blood and poo are never a good mix. Tell that to my toilet. He gobbles it up. Imagine you wanna hit it from behind and her gran is looking at you like this. One eye on her money, one eye on the Underground Railroad. Cat fit in toilet. Effed up. Don't flush it. Am I the only one who hates this? Whenever I piss urinals it goes everywhere. Much prefer the old style. Fun fact, the Mad Milk jars contain a My Little Pony toy in them. You can collect them all. I named my dog 5 miles so I can tell people I walk 5 miles every day. I ran over 5 miles today. I named my dog Awesome so I can say I'm effing awesome. You must marry one. Amber Heard, Jada Pinkett Smith. I'm going with Jada just because it would take her less time to get ready and do her hair, plus the other one be in the bed. Hol up, One Piece's sequel, 2-piece. Wonder how much she can stretch. Penalty. What are your thoughts about it? It would make football so much more interesting. Sergio Ramos is gone. Not before taking several opposition players with him. Anya has read your mind. She knows you had dirty thoughts about her mother. It wasn't her mother. When you admire something about another woman, tell her. Get into the habit of lifting each other up. Unknown. Yet when I said nice, so I end up in HR. There will only be 7 planets after I destroy Uranus. The Japanese in 1945 be like. Something's growing. A mixture of Cheeto dust, potato chip crumbs, a splash of Monster Energy drink and a of will create the ultimate apex predator. World first. Skydiver Luke Akins jumps 25,000 feet into net with no parachute. Doing this without a net is a once in a lifetime experience. I don't remember the US ever helping my country win a war. Get this, jet engine versus Tickle Me Elmo. Sid from Toy Story has really stepped up his game. A powerful yet useless dude who showed his D to co-workers. when her smells like anything but water. As someone once said before, the closest thing to a vagina he's ever been near is his own birth, and he's definitely banned from that one. And I take this personally. Plot twist, he was a C-section baby. If a pit bull or any dog attacks your child or family member and won't let go, put your foot on its shoulder and push down as hard as you can. Don't waste time trying to open their jaws, just save the human being. What does that do? This hurts the child's shoulder, causing him or her to scream louder, therefore getting more attention for help. Mom, I don't even know who he is. I'm innocent. My mom is confident I don't have a GF. They probably think I'm gay. Mom thinks I eat a refrigerated chicken. But if you just take the dog, you get a free dog. Take the wallet and the dog. Free money and a free meal. What is your favorite physical feature about yourself? I can pick my nose with my tongue. The FRU part giraffe. I watched one she out of me till it was so fat it could hardly fly. The glutinous leech came back 4 seconds and was unable to escape my finger, slowly pressing its engorged sack until it popped. I was able to slurp back up what was rightfully mine. Unzips using WinRAR. .exe crashed. .exe was too small to be recognized as a file. Potential virus in extracted files. Error code 0x. Even better. Minecraft with the Boys episode 22, Sheepy X Party. That was some hot sheep action. At least 4 times within the whole video. Bro, same. We are glad you comment with the first character name you see. Norm, what the F is wrong with you? What do you think of b****s? Why do men get them at the worst times? One man's worst time is another man's best time. No, I mean like at a funeral. Dr. Mario is so skilled and talented, he gave me a 8 exams while having both hands on my shoulders. Thank you, Dr. Mario. My GF is cute and all, but she's imaginary. Thank God mine isn't, I think. I like how the tree physically intervened to help them resolve their dispute. In my area, trees regularly stop speeding drivers. If you jump inside of a train, you land on the same spot. If you jump on top of a train, you land on a different spot. If you jump in front of a train, you're the spot. Please blink, it's scary. Thanks for the advice. Imagine how much in that pool. Water ratio 7:1. I would have never thought I will see this sentence in my life. You clearly haven't read my recipe book. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. So what you're saying is it's gonna fall soon. La Marseillaise, French national anthem. Lol, some kid did this at my school but he didn't have a trumpet. The one on the bottom right is trying really hard to be a good cupcake. Now put them in the oven. This idiot has 2 brain cells both fighting for 3rd place. I mean, at the end of the day we are all related. That's what I keep telling my sister. 19-year-old sparks age gap debate after proposing to 76-year-old girlfriend, just in time of her expiry date. Had sex with a woman who only had 1 arm. Smart. Can't get the clap. Did you high five after? Well, they didn't. High 10. Great joke, got to hand it to you. I get a penny, boss gets a buck, so I crank my company truck, but you're a school bus driver.
Spare change, ma'am.